Well, good evening, guys. How you doing? How's everybody? I hope you all can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know real quick, because just had a real computer adventure before this. Audio okay? In fact, I'm going to bring Art in here just to make sure that all the audio is working. Hi, Art.
Hi, Mitch. Hi, Mitch.
Turn your echo off, please. Don't do that to me.
Hello, Mitch.
Always
Happy
a good
November 1st.
Always a comedian. How you doing, buddy?
I am doing great. I'm
right
off
now.
A piece of that.
Your audio sounds very low to me, Art. Your audio sounds very low.
Darn.
Is it?
There we go. I bumped my
better.
volume. Yeah, okay. There we go.
All right. So I know Mel wasn't quite finished yet, but punctual as I am, I decided to start. So Here I am. How you doing? I'm glad the audio's working because, well, let me say hi to everybody in the chat first, and then I'll tell you about my little adventure. So Arizona Drone Dude, I know Jody was in here earlier, but for some reason when I reloaded the window, it cut all that early stuff off. But Jody and I said hello to each other, I don't know, right after I formed the stream.
Yep.
Early afternoon. So
what happened to your intro?
How you doing, buddy? Bob Casey is an early bird, and then Jody came in. Mars, how you doing, buddy? Saw Mars over on Drone Pool's live stream.
Yeah, cool.
Dan was rebuilding his first, I think the first quad he ever built by himself. And he had the thing sitting in front of him, and he was rewiring it. And
yeah,
I fought like hell but I didn't do it. I was going to put in a text. Do you have any red sauce to go with that spaghetti? Because that's what it looked like on top of this.
Oh, it was all one color, just about.
No, it was all different colors, but it was just there were so many wires just sticking up everywhere.
Oh yeah,
looked like a bowl of spaghetti. Yeah. So he was cleaning it up. It was the first drone that he'd ever built. I think he's rebuilding it now, so good for him. Bob Casey, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah,
Mars,
Bob
good to see you,
Casey,
my friend.
Robert Glacier.
Yeah, Michael Blade is here. Somebody named Artco,
Yeah,
like no shots. Artco, Paulie, Drone Bum's in the house. How you doing?
yeah, boy.
And that's it so far. I guess Mel may still be running, but that's okay. He had a
Yeah,
guest on the show.
yeah. Ken Hoffbauer.
Oh, was that Ken Huff? Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Everybody's trying like crazy to get one of those Mavic Mini 2s. It's amazing.
yeah,
I mean, DJI's what a racket they've got
yeah,
the way they bring out new products. You know?
yeah,
And I'm a victim of it. I mean, I fell for it.
yeah.
I ordered my Mavic 2 Pro during the release live stream 2 years ago. I mean,
Oh,
I saw that and said, gotta have one. Put my order. You know, so I fall for it too. But oh, Mellow Yellow Mars. That's the name of Dan's drone. Mellow Yellow.
Hello, Mill Yellow.
It had the ESCs out on the arms.
Do,
It had,
do, 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 do.
are you done?
Blah, blah.
Not done.
Mellow Yellow?
Done now? Well, you look all clean shaven and bushy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the lack of those big black eyes.
Yeah.
Look
I
much
think
younger.
I got it all out. I might have a little bit on this side here, but
Yeah, boy, thank God.
boy,
Glad Howell.
I took a shower before I went to bed, just get all that stuff out. But it
Yeah.
feels good to have. Well, now I know how you feel with nothing up here, but it feels good to have a nice haircut and not have that hair dragging on your collar. Yeah.
Agent K is here. How you doing, Bill? Coast to
Agent
Coast
K.
Drones. How you doing,
And
my
there's Agent K.
friend? Agent K.
Agent. And there's Mr. Bill.
You're in a
Coast
happy.
Coast
You're in a happy
Drones.
mood. You're in a happy mood here tonight, aren't you? Four-eyed K9. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, hey, Tim.
So anyway, I'm getting the live stream all set up this afternoon,
Yeah.
and my computer comes up with a message and says, "Restart now to finish your upgrade process." And I said to myself, "Oh wow, I don't know what is it one of these major upgrades or is it just one of these little security fixes?" So it was early in the afternoon. It was like 1 o'clock. I said, "Oh, the hell with it. We'll go ahead
Same
and do
with
it."
me.
So,
I had one of those updates
so I
too.
clicked it. Damn, it took like 45 minutes
Huh?
to go through the whole reboot process. It rebooted 3/4. It was like a major upgrade, and everything
Wow.
seemed to work fine. So I created the live stream, got that all set up, ready
Yeah.
to go. Shut the computer off. I don't leave this big computer on. If I leave it on, it just gets hot in the room. So I mean, it's a
Yeah.
pretty powerful computer. So I shut it off. Figure I'll turn it back on later. So I come back in here tonight, turned it on, and none of the audio worked anywhere.
Oh, jeez.
Nothing worked. Nothing worked because I got this mixer. I got this mixer thing here
Yeah.
that I use. This
Clean the dough out.
this thing here. I got this mixer
Oh.
here, which is
Oh, okay.
voice meter potato, and in each one of these inputs down along the bottom, I have different inputs.
Right.
Zoom mixer comes in here. Anything played on the VLC app comes in here. My simulator comes in here. Edge browser comes in here. OBS Studio comes into this one. The regular desktop comes into this one, and then here's down at the bottom. You tell them what outputs to go to, and then you have to have in your Windows setup all of your different sources in the Windows settings have to be set right to the right channels of this thing.
Right.
And the update that I did virtually reset the entire audio settings of my computer to default.
Mhm.
And I mean, it only took me days to get it all working. So for a couple hours before this live stream, I've been sitting here trying to remap everything, and I got everything working except the sound coming out of OBS. That's why I didn't play my intro, with the drums.
Oh, yeah.
I could not get that sound into the mixer, even though I think I have it set up right. And it may work after I reboot, and I didn't want to do that. So we did. I know you guys dearly missed my intro tonight.
Yeah.
But sorry about that. But that's why I was a little concerned when I started talking that the sound was actually getting routed into the StreamYards, which I'm running in a Firefox browser, which is a little, for any guys at live stream, that's a I was reading the chat and lost my way. Agent Cases, I heard that banana is more stable than potatoes. Banana too limited for your purposes. No, it probably isn't, Kay. I have a philosophy. Why do something that you can accomplish with 4 or 5 buttons when you can accomplish the same thing with 30 buttons? I mean, you gotta admit, 30. This just really looks. It just whoops, wrong one. Let's see. We want this one. Oh no, we want this one. Wrong button. There. It just looks so neat that it has all these different push buttons and equalizers and mixers and recorders, and it's tremendous. I don't know what half of this shit does, but it impresses me that it has so many buttons, and it's free. They're all free anyway. Actually, I do use like 7 of the channels in this thing. So I all kidding aside, I do use a lot of the features of this highest bank. Needless to say, my brain is fried after trying to get this thing, and I just got it pretty well finished right before the deadline starting the stream. So I'm a little tired. So here we are, guys. I don't know. Anybody have any questions? Anything you want to talk to?
Had a good show this afternoon. Had a great guest today.
I missed your show this afternoon, Art. Sorry.
We had Jimmy
Sendenberger
on.
I slept right through it. I slept right through it. I fell asleep in front of the TV. Woke up at 4, right after you were done. I saw the notification on my phone.
I was wondering, where's Mitch? He's usually here, and then I thought,
Mitch?
Well, we got the time change. He's probably still dealing with that, and all those trick-or-treaters last night.
We don't get trick-or-treaters here in my retirement community, but the time change, it does screw you up. And it shouldn't really screw you up. We got an extra hour of sleep last night. It's not like we lost.
For me, if I get more than 7 hours, I get a headache. And that's what happened today. I got a little too much sleeping in and woke up and got this headache, and it wasn't until I took some aspirin before I brushed my teeth, and then that went away. Went to the grocery store, went to town on the discounted Halloween candy.
Now, you don't need that crap, Art. Come on. The excuse is, I'm buying it for next year, like Christmas decorations, to take advantage of the sales. Hey, Ken Hofbrauer, how you doing? Saw you on Mel's stream, and
hey, Ken.
Looking forward to hearing about your Mavic Mini 2 when you get it. I hope you managed to get one before they're all sold out. That would be terrible if you actually had your hands on one and they took it away from you, and then you couldn't buy one when they came out. So I think you had better be there at midnight, like you said. Who else did I miss? I saw Rat RH is in. How you doing, Rat?
Hey, Rat.
What's up, humans? He says. Rick Halber's in the house. Hi, Rick.
Hey, Rick.
I was wondering if Chris Hope was going to stop by this evening
Yeah.
so we could finish
Yeah, he
setting up
was
his
over there
squad.
at that other place.
I didn't see him
Yeah.
in there because I was so frantically trying to get my audio reset up.
Yeah.
Why do they do that? God knows what else it screws up when they have these big
Oh,
Windows updates. It just
oh, I
screws
know.
it.
It's same thing with Facebook. You're not on Facebook anymore. They'll
No,
have something set up and you're used to it, and then they all of a sudden out of the blue, hey, here's the new improve, and the
yeah.
classic is going away in 30 days. It's
YouTube
like
YouTube is famous for that too. Just
yep.
especially with their creator studio. Every
Mm-hmm.
time you finally get that figured out, they change the entire layout of the thing, and
Yep.
then you can't find anything that you want. Jim, Above and Beyond Drones, how you doing,
Hey,
buddy?
Jim.
Chris was working on it Friday night. Okay,
I
good.
went and got the paid version of TubeBuddy.
Yeah, I've had that for a while.
Yeah.
Uh, and be careful because I didn't realize it, but they'll renew it automatically in a year. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, they get
So,
nailed
and I
for
know
50
it's
something
November
bucks.
1st. I do it yearly instead of monthly.
Yeah, I did it yearly, but that's why I had forgotten about it. All of a sudden, I get a charge for 50 something bucks. I said, "What the
Yep.
hell is that?"
Well, and I got a 20% discount by doing it
Oh,
that way.
good for you. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a pretty handy. It's a pretty handy
Yeah,
little
it is.
program, but I don't use most of the features of it. It's got so many different things you can do with it, but it's
Yeah,
just
like
just
the
a lot of
end
work.
screens and cards and the tagging is what's really
The
useful.
tagging is cool, where you can research
Yeah.
the tags, but then they say that the newer YouTube algorithms don't rely as heavily on tags
Oh.
as as they used to. So,
Oh.
and that was the same thing with website design and
Oh.
SEO.
Yeah.
Um,
SEOs.
they
Meta
used to be,
tagging.
yeah, used to be you could put all kinds of metadata in the code.
Yeah.
That
Mm-hmm.
now
Yep.
I don't think the Google search engines rely as much on that as they
Huh.
used to. They do what they want,
Yeah.
basically. Let's see, View Chasers here. How you doing?
Yeah. Where's Carlos?
Where's Carlos? Yeah, where's Carlos? Where's Ed?
Yeah.
Guys have abandoned me.
Carlos Montana. Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe everybody's screwed up with this time change. I did remember to use EST instead of EDT in the title. I made a new thumbnail for it.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, my new thumbnail was um, was this. I made it. I took
Old
a
guys.
new
FPV. Oh,
a
nice.
new I made a new updated picture of
Right. Oh, I like Spank with the goggles on.
yeah, with my drone wall, and I got Spank up there with the goggles on. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that did that
Mm.
today. I went. So it's been very windy here all week, and
Yep.
I haven't gotten any flying all week, and I figured, well, because the place where I fly, they had that early voting going on, and it
Right.
just screwed up the whole park because
Oh, darn.
where I fly out in the field was very wet, and where I'd like to fly where the playground area is was just people, dogs roaming. People came to early vote, would roam all over the place in the way, and I said, okay, Sunday they're done with the early voting. I'm going out to fly this morning. I loaded up my car. I had an airplane. I had 4 quads. I was a big stack. Charged up a whole big stack of batteries. I figured, well, we got the new more daylight this morning, and
Yeah.
which would get me out there essentially a little later. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
if I went out at 8 o'clock, for example, it was like 9 o'clock, which means everything had an extra hour to really dry out a little more. And I
Right. Right.
and I just getting ready to leave, and the skies just cloud up like crazy, solid overcast.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm driving down to the park, and it's starting to just speck on the windshield, little water.
Uh-oh.
I get to the park. There's two guys there flying, and no
Mhm.
sooner do I get there than it actually starts to rain,
No.
and
It
and it
it
started to rain heavier and heavier and heavier. And I
jeez.
said, "Oh, the hell with that!" Came home and
It was
unloaded.
a beautiful calm day here. So I got the Bugs 20 out, flew that. It's a piece of junk.
Uh, yeah, I don't have any experience with it, but you get what you pay
It's
for with these things.
it's the range is just like terrible. You get so far and then you can't get the turn, you can't get the pitch and yaw and go side to side. All it do is it'll go forwards, then it'll just stop. You can't do anything, but you can back it up. And then once you get into a certain distance, it's close to the transmitter. Then you could do all sorts of stuff. You go up, down, turn it around, spin it around. I'm like going, and the highest you could go was 80 meters, and that's it. And then you start losing signal.
Yeah, that's about
And
200. That's a little over 250 feet.
yeah,
Phil,
but
Coast to Coast Drones, he says, let's all tell jokes and see if you can throw me off my game. I don't even have a game tonight, Bill. Uh, I'm waiting for somebody to come in here and decide what they want to
yeah,
talk about, if anything. And if nobody wants to talk about anything, we'll just make it a short stream, unless somebody's got a subject. I didn't plan anything other than figuring Chris, and Chris said he was going to be in here soon. So
there's Chris right there. Come on
he's
down,
in the chat.
Chris.
Yeah, he
He's
said
in the
he's going to
chat.
come in. Going to come into the
Into
and
the
God knows
stream.
where my two regulars are. I know Ed.
Yeah,
Ed was over there
Mr.
on
Reed.
Dan's stream. I don't know if he's still
Uh,
going
let me see.
or not. And that's all I got.
That's all you got? Really?
Well,
Uh,
I was on your show last night. We talked up a
yeah,
storm.
that's right.
That's a problem with me coming on
And,
these other
and thank
streams.
you,
I end
boy.
up,
You and Mike saved my bacon last night because it was just a slow show. There's
yeah.
Carlos. He's in the chat.
Oh, good. He'll come in. Yeah, man. I wonder where my normal co-hosts
Yeah.
are tonight. I can't. Art. I count on you to come in here early and
Mm-hmm.
kind of keep things
Got
bouncing
Mr.
around
Ken with me.
until we start talking about something serious. And I do this. I try to do the same for you. I was a little late last night. I'll tell you, I just was. I don't know what it was. I started preparing for the time change early, so I went ahead and set all my clocks so I could kind of get used to the new time.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
work. It was still like midnight new time when I went to bed, which would have been like
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning old time. And then I ended up getting up too early this morning, so I'm sitting here running on a lack of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Right. Yeah, it'll be interesting to get to work and. Looks like we got a drone gig tomorrow. We'll
a
see
drone
if
gig?
that drone gig work
Yeah,
job.
actually be
Yeah.
paid. Wow, good for you.
Not a whole lot, but I'm helping out a friend with the music video.
Oh, hell, man,
But
make
at
sure.
least it gets me started, and now I'll have my name out there, and people see, oh, look
Yeah,
out there.
make sure you get a credit on the music
Yeah.
video. Not that
Hmm.
people are gonna. You watch these credits roll by. How many
Yeah.
people? You know, hey,
Hmm.
you know, like a guy says, I was a second assistant gaffer's helper on Return of the Jedi. Did you see my name in surely you remember my name from the
Oh
credit.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You were in the army. My son was in the army. You must know him.
Yeah.
I've
That's like,
actually gotten that one.
oh, you go
Oh
back
yeah.
east and you say, oh yeah, I'm from Denver. Oh, you're from Denver. You know John Elway?
Yeah, you must know my son.
Oh, you go back east and you, hey, Paulie. Oh yeah, I'm
Hey.
from
Oh,
Denver. Oh, you're from
Echo,
for you
Oh
today.
yeah, let me shut your other.
yeah, you must know my son. Hey,
Yeah,
there
you must know. Yeah.
how you doing, buddy? You look
What's up,
comfortable.
guys?
You look very comfortable tonight.
Oh yeah, always comfortable when you're on the couch. I'm just taking up space till Carlos gets here.
What are you wearing on your head? What is that?
Oh, I've had this on all day. Cold out this morning.
Cold. Oh, you lucky devil.
Yeah. Actually, today wasn't too bad. It was in the 50s. Pretty cool. Yesterday was freezing. I was like 30 degrees when I went outside yesterday.
It is.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to believe it, but it is November after all.
Yeah.
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 The first of November, and right now I'm running at a rate of about 15 political ads per hour in the course of my daily activities. It seems like you can't turn around without seeing a political ad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
it's
still
that-
ready. I'm
Even
still
your
ready.
last live.
What's that?
Even your last live got pretty political there. That was pretty funny though.
Oh, that was fun, man. I like a good rant. The problem is, I think, and you know what, I think it turned out to be, even with all my ranting and swearing, it turned out to be a pretty good show. I think there's something
Absolutely.
to that. I think that a good rant, it just feels good, you know.
Yep.
You got to do that every now and then. You got to let loose, man.
It just feels good. Yeah, and yeah, I got 10 thumbs down on that stream, man. I was so proud of it. People are watching it just to see what the hell happened that I got 10 thumbs down.
Yeah.
That was so. Here's what I'm going to do. There's going to be no more old guy and friends.
Oh.
Fine.
Anymore.
See you.
Not that you guys aren't friends of mine, but there's going to only be workshops, FPV workshops, 2 of them a week, one on Thursday, one on Sunday.
Okay.
I been thinking about how to. I don't want to come on here and just lecture like like Barnwell does. You know,
Right.
that's not the purpose of this. But
Mhm.
we can still have conversations like this. It doesn't have to, it can be
Sure,
exactly
sure,
the same program. But I'm just going to
Mhm.
kind of call them FPV workshops,
Right,
and that'll be kind of my niche.
I'll have to build a drone.
You should. How's your flying doing, Paul?
I haven't flown enough in the last couple of days. It's been pretty crappy. I flew to DJI today.
Oh my God! Look who's here.
Wow.
Hey,
What's up, Ken?
Hey, fellas,
Where you off to?
I'm on my way to Maryland. What are you guys doing?
Maryland, we're waiting for somebody to come here with an FPV question or problem so we can try to solve it. But meanwhile, all it's turned into is just a chat.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There's a
Yeah,
problem.
boy.
Did I go away? No, I'm
No.
back. Am I back?
Oh,
There you
there
go.
you go.
You were just
Yeah.
sideways.
Yeah,
you go.
I'm on my way to Maryland to get my my new motor in my car.
Oh, are you really getting a new motor in that thing?
Yeah,
That's got to
Uh-oh.
cost at least $120.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot. But that aside, I just stopped to get gas because I have to do it about 11 times between here and Maryland because it's not that efficient of rotary.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so
Cool.
once in a while, when I go to a convenience store. I will pick up a scratch off. I'm not a scratch off person, but once in a while I'll do it. And I would say 9 times out of 10, I win.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? You think I'll win?
Well, you know, you have an advantage. You have an advantage right over there. The luckiest person on the face of the earth.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
Well, he wins everything. He wins
Well,
everything.
clearly, he won the living room size contest. I mean, look at that.
Mhm.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Comes with
Well,
a
now
piano.
that I'm
No, Art
monetized, I
wins.
can
He won the
afford to live
Robo-Master. He won. He just wins all kinds of stuff. So,
Yep.
Well,
yeah,
I'll give you the penny, and you can
Okay.
scratch it off. There you go.
Oh,
This is called, it's a Halloween game. It's called Boo-Koo Bucks.
oh,
I
I
don't even
can.
know what state I'm in.
We'll make
I'm
you
in-
big
I'm-
screen so we can see
I'm
this.
still in Tennessee. All right, I'm scratching. So I have to match. I know this is very exciting. Very exciting.
yeah. Mm.
So you have to go. There's nowhere to get a Mazda motor in Tennessee.
No, it's a specialty shop in Maryland that
Ah.
I've been going to for a long time, and they're really good. And so I go there. And besides, I love driving. Love it.
You must, because you drive more in a month than I drive in a year. I'm telling
Oh, I
you.
love driving so much, so much. You know, this scratch off crap gets all over the place.
Yep.
God, that's terrible.
Getting
As
it all
long as he
over
doesn't
your
get
car.
on Henry.
So the question isn't, did I win? Let's see how much I won.
Yes,
Right.
$10
$2.
million.
So I gotta
See you,
I gotta-
YouTube.
match. What do I have to do here? I never played
Yeah.
this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Let me look over my glasses.
Yes, dear.
Let me take a look at that. Yeah, look right
So-
there. That looks like a winner.
I never
Guys,
win at that crap.
What do you have to match? 3. Reveal a symbol win prize shown for the. Okay. Oh wow! I won $250.
No.
Nah,
$250.
I don't believe you.
No, you shouldn't because I didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Ah,
Sorry, Ken.
Maybe
Oh.
you meant-
What's the grand prize if you won on that?
Here you go, Ken. This is
You
for
can-
you.
you can win up to $20,000.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
Art, you should have, like the pretty women in Vegas will blow on the dice for luck. You should have blown on this for me.
Ah, okay.
there
It's
he
your
is.
fault. I blame you entirely.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hello,
What's up?
Carlos.
Co-pilot? Hey, it's my co-pilot.
Oh, you
Hey,
brought the
Henry.
dog. I'll
Well,
be there.
Of course.
How long
Woof, woof,
How long you gonna be in Maryland?
Oh.
I'll be there 2 days.
And you have some drone flying opportunities picked out.
Yes, I'm meeting my friend Singh up there, and we're going to go flying. In fact, I was just going down the interstate, and I saw this cool house that was up on stilts that was for sale, so nobody was there. So I flew it, and I broke a propeller.
Uh-oh.
Did you bring some spares with you?
Oh, of course, yes. Yes. Who else we got here? Who's that guy? Who's that guy
Oh,
right there?
that's
Who's that?
Carlos.
Carlos, you met Carlos before, back from the
Yeah.
sky.
Hey,
And-
Carlos, and then who's
Good
this
evening.
dude up there? Who's that
That's
guy?
Paul. You,
Paul.
Hey, Paul.
you met him at
What up,
Ken?
Spin Up.
Oh, yeah, Paul. Hey.
yeah.
Drone bum.
Drone
Hey,
bum.
Hey, are you Drone Bum? Drone Bum, hey, buddy.
Not me, man.
Hey, Art, you recently got your channel monetized. How much coin you raking in?
Well, I did a premiere yesterday, and someone from Taiwan sent me 30 Taiwanese dollars.
How much
Oh,
is
that's
that?
cool.
It's about 10
Probably, what,
cents.
$5?
Oh,
Hey, all right.
Before I leave the gas station, this happens every time I crank my car because I have free-flowing headers to tails, no catalytic converter, and the headers don't match, but it runs rich. Anyway, long story short, every time I start my car, a warm start, it smokes like a freaking chimney. You want me? I'll put the phone out there and you guys can see it. You want to see it?
Yeah, oh, be a treat.
Sure.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
All right. I just hope I don't run over the phone.
It doesn't get better than
Hopefully
this.
you got him.
Your new
Yeah.
Motorola set.
Yeah. All right. Let me set this up.
All right.
See if
You got
I
a whole-
can do this.
Got a whole production here.
Flip.
They got to run back in the car and hit the gas.
flippy-doo.
Good?
Yeah.
You good there?
Yeah, just
Well,
don't
yeah,
run it
yeah,
over.
Because he doesn't want to just take the camera, set it up,
That's
get back
good.
in the car,
Right there is
drive
good.
past the
Perfect.
camera.
You guys,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
see
ready
ya.
for this?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick, steal his phone.
Yeah, right.
Somebody
I'd love to see a car pull up and run it over. That's what happened to me recently.
Okay, this is,
How funny with that.
look, guys, this is not something we get to see every day. You know.
Gonna try making a big screen for a quick segment.
Yeah,
There you go.
This is
Look
not
at
something we
this
get to
screen.
see.
Let's see the
Rev it up.
flame shooting out of it.
It is smoking up a storm.
That's
Not
it.
too bad.
Oh, come on.
Neutral drop.
Neutral.
That's
drop.
not too bad.
Yeah. It's like a diesel.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's because he's missing the converter.
Oh man.
Catalytic converter.
Yeah.
Technically, you can't sell a car like that, right?
That time it wasn't so bad. It's usually like I want to get out of the gas station because everybody's like, that dude's car's broken.
Funny, Ken.
So a couple of the last times I'll be driving this thing with the smoky aspect of it.
Ah, okay. You're the one with the zoom zoom license plate.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I can drive from here to Maryland and back and not see another one of these cars.
I can't remember the last time I've seen one of those cars.
Because they're all in the shop.
Yeah, that's probably right. All right, then. Well, see you, fellas.
All right,
take care,
Ken. Thanks
Ken.
for stopping by,
Mitch,
buddy. Have
who
a
is-
safe.
Have a nice
that?
trip, man.
Who is
What's
that?
that?
Who are you?
Ken
You know
Hoffman.
who that is? You know who that is.
Oh, that's Ken Hopflower. What's
Yeah.
his last name? Hopflower? What'd you say it, Paul?
Oh, Burr and by.
Don't mind
Hey.
him. We'll see you later. Have a safe trip, man. Drive carefully.
Oh,
Okay.
Henry. Oh.
Bye, Henry.
Woof, 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 woof. Woof,
Bye.
woof.
Bye-bye.
Arr, arr.
There we go. Well, that was something you don't see every day.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank God for their little things.
So we got Rick Halber's here in the house, and who else do we miss?
Oh, yeah,
Skydev's here.
How much flying did you do inside today, Paul?
Flyhead.
None.
Nada? Oh.
Night Train.
Nada.
Say hi to
Wow,
Mike.
it
Night Train's in the house. All right, just catching up. So you didn't do any flying. I went out to fly this morning, Carlos, and it got rained out.
I heard. That's what a bummer,
So-
man.
Yeah, because it wasn't supposed to rain. I mean, I was loaded for bear. I had 8 batteries, 5 quads, an airplane,
Sorry.
and if that wasn't enough, I had my tiny whoop with a bag full of batteries charged up for it, and didn't get to fly at all.
That stinks.
And then the weather cleared up. It got about 5 o'clock, and then it was dark by 5:45.
And that stinks too.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. How about you, Carlos? You been doing any flying?
Just inside. Not outside much since my last date with the Paul drone bum. As well as at the Psych Center, Pilgrim Psych Center. But Paul went out today.
Yeah,
Thank
you could have flew
Mike.
today. You could have flew this morning.
These guys that get up at ungodly hours to go do things. And oh, you don't want to hear? Well, can I share a little bit of your day today, Mr. Paul? Well, you guys that
Go right
know, you've heard of Harlem, New York, and what it's known for, kind of. This
Yeah, I
this
think-
guy and Ray Kelly venture to Harlem. I called them around 10:30. You guys still alive? Okay.
Oh, come on.
Did you
And then
see
Ray
the
Kelly,
Globetrotters?
he's telling me that
Bill
Ray
Clinton
Kelly's
bought
telling him
them.
about how many times he got robbed there. You want to share some of that story, Paul?
Yeah, he wasn't making me feel very comfortable, man. He's like, yeah, I got robbed like 4 times over here. Once by
Oh.
knife point. It's like, oh, that's nice. And you're taking me here? Thanks, buddy.
Did you see what Agent K said about when Ken Heron left? He says, "Thanks for stopping by. Now get out." If you watch his show, you know that reference.
Oh, okay.
He has a jingle. He has a lot of old radio jingles because he's a old radio guy. And one of the jingles is, "Thanks for stopping by. Now get out." And they always do that to Jeff Sills, the news guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
My uncle, when we used to leave, he used to say, "Bye, please." Bye.
Don't let the screen door hit you
Mm-hmm.
on the way out.
So Chris did make a little mention that he might pop in. So I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
Yeah,
on
I
with
saw,
this
that,
guy.
I saw that earlier. I don't know how far along he got. He said somebody somebody said he was working on a thing Friday night. I guess getting it back together. I can't imagine he's actually got the endpoints set and all that yet. But
I think what he did was, what did he have to do? Reverse the
to flip
ESC?
the ESC over. Yeah,
I
flip
think
it
he
over.
did that part. I think he actually did it that same night, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think so. I saw him on Thursday, and he didn't have it done yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mitch, I want to share a photo.
Sure.
It's ugly. Oh, you didn't share yet.
Looks like you. I'm waiting for it. Art.
Kidding all.
Eric.
No, you're not.
That's me 4 years ago. Look at that haircut.
No.
You
Now
look
you
like
look
an
like-
Uncle Fester stunt double.
Uncle
Yeah, you
That's
do.
what
Fester,
you
You
look
look
like.
like Was that now were the black eyes part of makeup, or did you really look that way?
No, that's makeup on.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, man, that's severe black eyes. You're much more handsome today, Art.
I kind of like your bald, man. You look good, man.
Yeah, a bald is a great look.
Yeah. I'll try it one day.
I
That's
was
what I
thinking
said about 40. That's what I said about 35, 40 years ago. I'll try it and look what happened.
There you go. I'll be
I
there.
was thinking about doing it this year, and then thought, nah. Instead, I got it butch by a butch.
I see that. You got the sides
Yeah.
all shaved, and
Yeah, boy, she really went to town on the sides.
it'll grow back. It'll grow back.
Yeah,
But
it
you
looks
do
good.
look.
It looks neater.
Hmm.
It does. It does look. It does look neat. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I haven't done any building on anything. I did take those. Remember on the. I did take those. I put those new foam things on my DJI goggles. Remember I talked about that
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
foam band.
Well, tell us about.
I took it off and went back to the factory band.
Oh.
Even and the reason is the foam band was tighter and it would get up would grab my glasses, and when I took the goggles off, my glasses
Oh, yeah.
I got tired of that, having to put a strapping out my glasses. So
Mhm.
I went back and after using both of them, I actually like the original foam pad, even though it lets a little light in. I do like it better. So
Why do people make such a big deal of this light? I mean, not that you are, but the goggles, the FXT goggles, I wear it with no bottom.
that's
You don't need-
that's without the bottom piece on. That's the definition of a light leak.
but my point is that you fly fine and you have great view, and it doesn't affect me in any way. I don't know.
The little bit of light that leaks in the DJI goggles, you're so immersed in those big screens, you just don't notice it anyway.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that big of a deal, in my opinion.
Mitch,
I like having that
reminds me
open on
of-
those goggles. It's nice.
Oh, yeah.
You got your peripheral vision,
See who's coming up
There is
behind you.
there is something nice. There is something to be said for having it totally closed off and being immersed in it. It does more give you the feeling that you are in the actual.
I guess you could focus more on your flight. Than
Yeah,
what's going on around you.
it's like when you go to a movie theater. When the movie theater is dark,
Mhm.
get more
It's
immersive.
like when a
The
little
lights are
6-year-old comes out when mom has visitors and she goes, "Look, mom, I'm a unicorn." Yeah, he's got his mom's strap on.
oh.
Oh,
Okay. Now I get it. I couldn't. I was
Look,
trying to. feed
mom,
this
I'm a
together.
unicorn.
Yeah,
Ma-
an electric unicorn.
yeah.
Mike B. Hey, Mike, how you doing? In the house. Guys are trying to
Slide
figure out how
down.
to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Yep. 0 is 32.
Mitch, did I tell you I returned my FXT goggles, and instead of trying to repair them, they're just going to return me the price of the goggles. They're going to
They're
send me a
actually
check
going
for
to
$180.
You're kidding.
Here
How
the
long?
story is, just so you know, when I originally bought them, I bought this warranty for $8 to be covered for 4 years, and they covered it.
Wow.
They couldn't fix it.
Nice.
Square deal or square trade. I forget what it was
Why?
called.
Why didn't they just send you a new panel for it?
That's what I was wondering. I don't know, but I bought a new one
Would it
anyway, and
cost
then
them a
I'm going
hell
to
of-
keep the difference.
That would have cost them a hell of a
$99.
lot less to set. Hey, the panel cost them like $12, maybe.
No, I understand
Doesn't
that, but I bought a new one for $99 from FXT. And
Yeah,
if
that's
I'm
what-
not mistaken, I don't know that Amazon has those goggles anymore. I'm not
Really?
sure. Yeah. Have to check that out.
Now, what kind of goggles were those?
The FXT Viper 2.
Oh, okay.
You've seen them, right? Have you seen them? You remember?
Yeah, I've seen those.
Check it out, Mitch.
Mitch
See if I'm
was
mistaken.
telling me about them. That
Yeah, that's what.
if I wanted to upgrade to one with the DVR in it, and then I
Do you need
could,
glasses to read, Art?
No.
Oh, so you have even more of a selection than, let's say, somebody
No,
like me who needs glasses.
It looks like you're right, Carlos. It looks like when I type
Not
FXT,
available, right? Where's that available?
V2, it gets a bunch of results, but in the results, I don't.
Here's another
I'll
thing.
show
Check
you.
out FX508, which is just the screen itself.
See, this is.
Oh, that's all that
this is
comes
what
up.
it- Yeah, and the search was FXT Viper
V2. Oh, okay. Can you try
So what was-
FXT? No, FX508. Try that.
FX.
508. That would be just the screen, if I'm not mistaken.
there you go.
Yep.
There
Right?
it is.
99
yeah.
bucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that you can get
But
if you break your. Is it 99 or 140 something?
It's 99.
Okay, all right. So that you can pick up if you want.
Yeah. That's what I've got. Oh, that's different. No, that's different. That's not the same screen. This one's got
No, that's a little bit.
push buttons. That's different. Is this
Hmm.
what's?
Does it say
Is this
508?
an FX? No, this is a FOSA monitor. This is not it. So let's go back. No, they don't have that either. Wait, here it is. No, that's FXT FX508. $232.
That's what I'm
No.
saying. I looked at the prices and I'm like, "What are you kidding me?" So I went straight to
No,
FXT.
you know what that is? That's a third-party vendor trying to rip.
Yeah,
people
trying
off.
to rip somebody off.
It's not Prime.
But that's
That's
three
third.
and a half times the price.
Yeah,
It's like crazy.
Gee.
unbelievable. What the hell kind of rip-off is that?
I know. But you know, Barnum, which is Barnum and Bailey said it.
Is it possible that they don't make them anymore?
Well, no, go to fxt.com or their website. They have them. You can buy it there.
Well, let's
You know,
see.
whatever, FXT, Viper.
Let's just do a search on FXT Viper.
Yeah, that you can definitely buy. I went to their website.
Oh,
Get FPV.
159.
Looks like Get FPV's got them for $170.
Okay, that's good to know.
That's where I got mine.
Whoa, back ordered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
how about
see?
eBay? See if
Banggood.
eBay
What is
might-
Banggood have them? Banggood.
Bang, you good.
Stop
162.
selling.
60.
So
Oh
Banggood,
boy.
Banggood
Yeah, for $10 and 3 weeks worth of sailing.
Yeah, you can't. Well, it says buy now.
Right. Buy now, get next month.
Dispatch stop selling. What does that mean? Shipping time 10
Oh.
to 15 days. It says buy now. Let's see.
Oh,
Who else.
that probably means out of order, out of stock.
I don't know. AliExpress.
The actual Viper website itself, you can. Yeah, I don't know what stop selling means, Jim.
AliExpress has got estimated delivery December 4th.
Mm.
So they're out. They must have had some kind of problems.
In regards to what?
Hold
Bacon?
on. They might be a collector's item someday, Carlos.
Mhm.
Just the shell itself, right?
Yeah.
You saw some places for
I don't even see the
$425.
Viper website. What was the Viper website?
Let me see. I'd have to. Let me check that out. samzebrafxt.com. samzebrafxt.com.
Here it is. $179. Add to cart.
Yeah, they have
299. They have 299 of them in stock. It says.
Yep. And they also
What?
have the FX508 too for $99.
So that doesn't make any sense.
I guess they just other people aren't carrying it. I don't know.
At any rate, it's interesting.
It's my goggle of choice until I get my
A
DJI
lot of
pair.
people's goggles.
Nice job, bud.
Art, I had a guy. Whenever I go to a movie theater, there's always somebody behind me that does that.
It's art.
I just thought of something there. I'm not going to say it. So Art is getting paid to fly now, I heard in the beginning of the stream here. Doing some
Now,
kind
I think it's a pro bono deal.
pro bono Art.
Hmm?
I heard you
Art's
getting
not
paid
paying
for some drone flying.
Yeah, I've got a friend he's a musician and wants me to do some drone work.
Whereabouts? Woods? City?
Downtown Denver.
Downtown?
Nope.
Do you have to put in some kind of, I don't know, request? Or you can just legally
Well,
fly?
we'll find out. Depends on. I think he's far enough. Well, baseball season's over, so I don't think there's going to be a TFR there. And it's far enough away from the football stadium that I won't have any issue there.
And did you get your FCC Don't Mess With Me Flight 107 vest like Mitch has?
No, I
you
should
don't
get one of those.
Oh
You
yeah,
should get-
you gotta have
Maybe
one
some
of those.
orange cones to put on your left and right.
There we go.
That's what me and Paul do when we fly. Nobody comes near us.
So Ken Hofbrauer says that he has the HD. He says H2Os, which you mean HDO2s, I think. But he doesn't like them very much. I need something I can adjust so I don't have to wear glasses. Well, the problem with all of those Fat Shark style goggles
Mm-hmm.
is that you have to, other than I think the HDO2s have a focus adjustment. Some of the newer goggles, there's a couple of them. I think the new Sky Zone 04s are going to have it too. They have two adjustments on the bottom. One of them is
Right.
your IPD distance, and the
Yeah.
other focus, the diopter. And if you don't have that focus, then you have to get the diopter or the lens inserts for them.
Yeah, because I mean, if you have two eyes, you have two eyes,
Well,
but they're not the same vision. Just because you focus two lenses isn't going to help both eyes. in my
Well,
opinion.
they're individually. Those are in like binoculars almost. You can
Oh, they are
focus each one.
individual.
They're
Okay.
individual. I can't. None of that shit means that because I need prism correction, which I
You said
talked
one
about
of your
in the past.
eyes are higher than the other, or something.
It's higher than the other. Yeah. So when I wear any of those kind of goggles, I see two. It's like stacking two monitors, one on top of the other. I see a split image with one image on top, one on the bottom. So my glasses, one of my glasses lenses is tilted, prism bends it down, the other bends it up a little bit, and the resulting image is one image. So I need to wear these glasses, or I would have to get diopters made with exactly this prescription, which would be pretty touchy. And there's only, I think there's a company in Germany that does it. And they're fairly expensive, and the problem is they would make them and send them, and then they wouldn't work, and I'd have to send them back, and it just wasn't worth the effort. That's why when the DJI goggles, I mean, that was for me.
Art, I have a question because I know Bob Casey will not be able to sleep if you don't answer it. What instrument does this person play that you're going to go film?
I believe he's
Close friend, huh?
yeah, I haven't seen him in a long time. He switched from heavy metal. Now he's doing country music, and he's actually getting more response that way. Evidently, country music is now a big thing.
It's always been big.
Now
bigger than metal. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think heavy metal is kind of on the waning.
So
only so much moshing you can do in the mosh pits.
Yeah.
So I get these things from Comica,
yeah.
wireless microphones, and they send you this email. They're looking for reviewers, and I'm talking about this because I noticed today that Ron Brown managed to make a 25-minute video about unboxing these horrible, absolutely next to useless, cheapest version of wireless microphones that they have.
Right.
And I watched some of it and I started laughing. And
kind of like a Buds 20.
Well, yeah, they're not real good. They they use regular AA batteries. They don't have rechargeable, which I guess is okay, and they work okay. But the range is nowhere near what they say the range is. It's short range. They're huge compared to some of the other tiny little new mics, and the company makes great stuff. I mean, the wireless mic that I'm using right now is one of their professional ones. It's in all metal case. It's half the size of this and weighs 5 times as much. Rechargeable battery.
Everybody sounds like this. Hello, welcome to the show. Yeah, that's high quality stuff there.
Yeah, it really is. So I this week alone. I just for grins, I got to show you that this week alone, in case you don't know it, I'm certainly no big YouTube star. That's for sure. Okay, but this is what it looks like when you get an email from these people.
With bad spelling, bad grammar.
I just got to show you this. I don't know if you can. This message seems dangerous. It says.
Get a Comica microphone for free.
Can you see it? I need to make it a little bigger, maybe.
For free.
Hi, friend.
Yeah, here. Just get the Comica microphone for free, and this is from Kai H. And Kai H is this cartoony picture of some young Chinese girl.
I think she's on TikTok.
Yeah. Hi, friend.
Pokemon.
How are you? I'm glad to know you from YouTube.com. We are a seller who focused on selling high-quality audio products on the Amazon platform. We have our own receipts, and we check the production strictly high standards. We're looking for someone to write product reviews in exchange for free samples. We know you are a friendly and warm-hearted person. They know me. She knows me.
They know you. They don't really know you.
Yeah. And we expect you would like to do us a favor. The following is our Comica brands profiling, and they show all their and below is the attached product, HRMS. If you're interested in them, feel free to contact me. I will always be there for you. Looking forward to your early reply. And here is the microphone that that they want me to review. Now that was one of them. Okay, the last one I got.
What does it sell for, Mitch? Just curious.
I don't remember, but then I got this one, which is a lavalier with some kind of a converter that goes in the microphone. They a couple of days ago, I got this email from them, and then I got this email, and Maggie, see, her thing says Cindy, but her name is Maggie, and Maggie's coming again.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, they could do that.
Unicorn.
Sorry, guys. Maggie's coming again, and Maggie wants me to review this one. But believe it or not, I did get. Here's Mona.
Mona
Wants me to
with the cute little puppy.
to review some of these different
you
things.
muffin.
And here's how they work. You buy them from Amazon and pay for them.
Right.
As soon as you send them a receipt that you've paid for it, they actually PayPal you to your account half of what you paid. And then when you make the review, and they're generally talking about Amazon reviews, not YouTube videos, but just Amazon reviews, then they'll send you the other half. And they sent me this microphone, that the 100, this thing here that Ron reviewed, and it was so bad that I couldn't bring myself to write a review. So I
write a bad review.
I didn't want to. They're so nice to me. I mean, I've gotten all kinds of people. You know, I got
because he's kind-hearted.
From him.
That's why he's kind-hearted.
The new little Boom XD, which is like the wireless Rode Go, which works great. All digital, tiny little things you put. You know,
I hope your neighbors aren't looking in your window watching you do this, because that's not a good sign.
$250, $300 microphones, and they send me all this stuff, but I couldn't bring it. So I wrote her back and I said, I just can't bring. I think this thing is the worst product you ever made. I can't bring myself to write a review. And she wrote me back. She says, "Well, can you at least say that it works?" So I thought about it for a minute and I said, "Okay." So I went on Amazon and I put the thing down, basically saying that for the money,
it works.
It
Makes a noise.
At any rate, I thought you all might get a kick out of that, and that's why I got such a kick, because I know Ron Brown is now getting all of these same emails from Maggie and Mona and Cindy and the whole crew. It's probably some Chinese guy who figures he'll get a lot further sending out, asking as a young Chinese girl that he would ever get as some guy named Kim or something like that. Anyway, that's the life of a famous YouTube star. Speaking of famous,
hey, when there's hope, there's Chris.
Yeah. Wow.
Only hope.
Hi, buddy.
Sorry about
sticking with my head.
Cowboys.
They're getting beat 7-3 right now, Art. As a matter of fact, I got my TV,
football.
my TV's off. I don't want to watch it.
I feel that way about politics.
That's something you pull off a dog, by the way.
Politics. So where are you on your build there, Chris?
It's all back together.
Okay.
All the lights come on.
All right, let's fly it.
Cool.
Fly it inside that garage.
Did you try running
Show us
the
your
motor
skills?
No. I was going to do that in beta flight, and I hadn't got there yet.
Okay. You want to do that now?
That's where I'm fixing to go.
Okay.
It's been a busy weekend.
You got the right cable?
Time change it all.
Not a data cable or power
It'll either
cable.
work. It'll either work or it won't, and I'll go get another one.
Yeah, you only got 100 more.
Exactly.
And they're all over the house.
And I'm not smart enough to write good or bad on it, or
Yeah.
cable
Or maybe-
data, or
Maybe just keep it in the same place
I ain't that smart, man.
or near the same computer. I don't know.
I just look like it.
Let's not go that far. Good evening, by the way, Mr. Chris.
Yes, sir, Mr. Corliss.
Nice to see you.
Let me go find Beta Flight.
Tomato flight? What's a tomato flight?
All right, you put a little salt and pepper on it, or it ain't too bad. All right, let me connect it.
You have props on your quad there, Mr. Mitch?
Oh, yeah.
Chris.
I want a trip to the ER tonight.
Cool.
Yeah. Nah, he knows. Chris knows better than that.
All right, connected.
Can you share your beta flight screen with us?
No.
You know, this stupid thing did this other day when I first plugged it in. Let me unplug it right quick.
What did it do?
I'd act like the flight controller's backwards again, but it's not.
You're not in beta flight now, right? Or you are, but you have to connect first. Yeah.
You mean you're looking at the picture on the screen, Chris?
Yeah, I'm
Are you-
looking at Beta Flight.
Are you talking about the image of the drone on the screen?
Yes.
That has nothing to do with the real direction of
Perfect.
the drone itself. Whether it's pointing at you or away from you, the drone has no way of knowing that.
All right, share
So if
screen.
you plug it in when you're holding it upside down, it always starts off thinking you're pointing away from you. So
So it's got to warm up.
there's a button on the beta flight screen that says reset Z axis. See it? So you can, on the setup screen, it says reset Z axis. You can press that, set the drone down, press it. It'll swing it around so the back faces you.
We're good now. Can y'all see it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
It's good.
Okay. So now plug a battery in to the for the motors.
I love that sound.
That's a sound that it ain't broke yet.
That's right.
Okay,
And just for your information, if it makes the first doo-doo-doo, that means that your ESC is working. When it makes that second doo-doo, that means that it's communicating with the flight controller.
cool. All right. Motors.
Yeah, go to the motors tab, click the little box saying that you understand the
Is
risk.
StreamYard.
over there. See where it says you're on the right tab, but over
Motor
to the right.
test. I understand. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So now what I want you to do is push up motor number 1 a little bit.
Motor number 1 is
Push it up. Let it spin slowly.
the one back right corner spinning. Number 1.
Okay. Is it spinning in the right direction?
It should be spinning clockwise. Roger that.
It is spinning clockwise.
That's correct.
Okay. The odds are 50-50 that they're going to spin the wrong way, but that's okay. All right, go to motor number 2 now.
Number 2 is spinning counterclockwise. No, wait a minute.
Okay, number. I can't. It's too small.
2 for 2.
I don't have beta flight open. Hold on a second. I'll make it bigger. Okay, motor number 2 is spinning which way?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Put a piece of paper on it, Chris. Put a little
No,
piece
no,
of paper.
Chris, here, I'll show you. The easiest way to do it, Chris, look at me here.
All right,
Is-
thanks.
Spin it slowly. Take your hand and just reach around and just touch the bell a little bit, and you'll
Yeah.
feel very easily which way it's spinning.
And take the props off first.
No
It's
props on.
spinning It is spinning counterclockwise.
Well, that's a
Okay.
good thing.
So that's correct. It is spinning counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Okay, now motor 3.
Motor 3 should be spinning counterclockwise.
Correct.
You won't have fingerprints after this test.
Okay. And number 3 is spinning counterclockwise.
Wow. This one's got to be wrong.
75%
Nobody
so
ever got them
far.
all 4 right. Never.
Gonna win the lotto.
Number 4 spinning clockwise.
Whoa.
4
Holy
for 4,
mackerel.
buddy.
4
I
for
think
4.
tomorrow play lotto. Definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
I just kept the wires in order, run them down the arm, and
Doesn't
just
matter. It doesn't makes no difference, Chris.
I just got lucky.
You got lucky.
Well, perfect. I like a little luck.
Any 2 of the 3 wires get swapped the other way, the motor turns the other way, and then you have to go into the firmware using BL Heli and straighten it out. But if you're sure that they're all turning correctly, and now what I would do is I would go over to the right hand side where it says master, the slider on the right says master.
Okay, I'm looking. Hang on a second.
Push that up to make them all spin.
Master.
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 There you go. Push it up, but not too
Master.
fast, right there. No, not real fast.
Oh, come on, man.
You're not real smooth on those sliders. Just a little bit.
Taking the fun out of it, Mitch.
All right, they're all 4 spinning, Mitch.
Now go back and recheck the direction of every one of them again.
Okay. I've got them set so slow now I can read the writing. The top left, which is number 4, is clockwise.
Okay.
Number 3 is counterclockwise.
Okay.
Number 1 is clockwise, and number 2 is counterclockwise.
Right.
Perfect.
You're okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Pull the motor slider all the way down,
Done.
and now get your transmitter out.
Got it.
Turn it
Turn
on.
that bad boy on.
Welcome to OpenTX.
Yeah.
Welcome to OpenTX.
I
You
got
should
one
have a
too.
southern accent for you.
Fail safe, not set.
Just press the back button a few times.
No. Okay. All right. What I want you to do is go into here. I'm gonna get over here.
Load of Joe
Um,
Jaybird drones while you
Take
talk
you
to me.
out of there. I'm gonna make me big. I'm gonna go to this, and we're gonna do this here. Okay. What you need to do is you need to go into your model. Remember how to do that?
Just refresh my
Press-
memory.
The top of the 3 buttons, press
Model.
this. Takes you to the model setup screen. Roll the scroll wheel to the left, which will take you to the bottom, and then start going up until you get to where the receiver stuff is. And there'll be a tab there that says failsafe. Where the hell? I'm way past it already. Oh, you know what? I got on this model, I got them all turned off because it's, here, let me just turn this on here. Somewhere, where the hell is the failsafe tab on this thing? Do you have a failsafe tab under your receiver?
Where would that be, Mitch?
Hold on a second. God, it's been so long since I set up a failsafe tab.
When you figure it out, tell me how.
Here it is, right there. Okay. Underneath where the receiver is, where it says Free Sky Multi, Free Sky B16. Can you see it?
I'm working on it, man. I'm on the Model setup page, same way you are.
Yeah. Go down to where the internal module setup is.
I'm working on it. Okay, multi FR Sky and D16.
Yeah,
Keep
now
going.
go down, and after it says disable telemetry, low power mode, there'll be a thing that says fail-safe mode.
Fail-safe mode is not set.
All right, roll onto it, click it, set it to no pulses. No pulses.
No. Whoa, come back. No pulses is on.
All right, that's what you need to do there. Okay, so hit the return. Well, no, don't hit the return button yet. Go ahead. Go back to the main screen to here, and I want you to go into your. Got the receiver on, okay, and your quad is all plugged in, correct?
Do I need to take it out of beta flight? I'm still hooked into beta
No,
flight.
no, we need to be in beta flight.
All right, good enough.
So go to beta flight now.
Mitch, I'm going to take off here. Thanks for having me.
All right, Art.
See you, Art.
I
All right,
always
good
say,
night,
Art,
everybody.
Have a good
I always
night,
say,
Art.
Art, whenever you take off, use an airplane.
Okay.
But boom.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Art.
Bye,
Good
Art.
night,
Take care,
everybody.
buddy. Hey, Bill. See you later, Art. Metro drones. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that so much. Welcome.
Good old
We're
Metro drone.
left off last week.
Hello, Bill.
Helping Chris. Okay, go to the receiver tab, Chris.
Okay.
Okay. Now it looks to me like you have RSSI on aux 12. See the aux
Switch
12 bouncing around?
I see aux 12 bouncing around. Okay.
All right. So in the upper right-hand corner of that whole screen, it says RSSI channel where it says disabled.
Right.
Change that to aux 12.
Okay.
Okay. TAER is correct. Move your throttle stick. Well, that ain't right.
That's wide open.
Oh, okay. You need to go up to where it says channel map.
Hang on. Channel map. Okay.
Where it, go to no, just highlight over the TAER. Highlight that with the cursor, like you're going. No, just the first 4 letters.
Okay. What do you want me to do, Mitch?
Type AETR. AETR.
Damn it, not Q. AETR. Okay.
And then hit save down the lower right-hand corner.
Okay.
All right, now move your throttle.
There you go.
Okay,
There
good.
it is.
All right, move your right stick. Roll.
Roll right.
Okay. Pitch up. Pull the
Left.
stick back. Pull the stick back.
Pitches up. Down.
Wait a minute. When you say down, you push it
Okay.
pull it back toward you.
I'm pulling the stick down right now.
There you go. Okay. That's actually
Stick
Up.
is up.
okay. Well, when I say pull the stick up, I'm
Forward and
talking about
backwards.
pitch the
push it.
nose up. Like you pull the stick.
I'm gonna push the nose down.
There you go. Okay.
I'm gonna pull the nose up.
Okay. Now you all left and right.
Thumbs up.
Okay,
Left.
so let's take a look at your center points. You got leave the sticks go. You got 1500, 1500, perfect. Okay, now on the roll stick, roll full to the left. Full to the left. Hold it there. Hold it left.
Well,
You missed it. Something's not right.
yeah, it just act like, well, it worked for a minute. There it goes.
Okay, so you see it says 990. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna shift this back to me, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to press the top button that says model, where it says model setup.
Hang on a
Tell me
second.
when you did that.
I'm going to get back to you. Model setup. How do you get to that again, Mitch?
When you're on the main screen like this, you hold the top of the left 3 buttons down, and that says model. Takes you to model setup.
There it is. Okay, my bad.
Okay, now the middle button is a page button. I want you to click that until you get to a screen that says outputs.
Outputs. Got it.
Okay, now, and you look at this screen, you'll see that when you move the sticks, there's little arrows. You see them moving around in there in the middle column?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which one moves channel 1 on your radio? Because my setup is different than yours.
Channel 1 is the left-right stick.
Aileron. Okay. All right. So what you want to do is, in order to set these modes up, you want to, when it says channel 1, you want to press it down quickly, a quick press, and then it'll move over to the next thing. See that?
Yes.
Okay, and then move it over to where it says 0.
Yes. Okay.
And then move it to where it says minus 1, the next column. See what column I'm on right here?
Minus 100. That's where I'm
Okay.
at.
Click that until it starts blinking.
Okay.
Go over to Betaflight.
Then went to GV1 when I did that.
All right. Click return a couple times until you go back to channel 1. Maybe you held it down instead of just clicking it.
I may have.
Click, roll to 100, click it. Quick click to where it's blinking. Then you should be able to change the numbers by rolling it. See? See how I go to 99 minus 99 minus 97? See what I'm doing?
Yeah, but mine's, I can't get it back to 100 again. It's stuck on GV2.
Did you hit the return button?
I have.
And it still says
I long pressed it that time. Now it's back to minus 100.
Okay. All right. Now, when it's blinking on minus 100, I want you to go to Betaflight.
Okay.
I want you to, what's going on there?
I don't know. You tell me.
Wow. Unplug. You can
Arm and disarm.
unplug the battery.
Okay.
Do you still have a receiver?
Look, aux 12 is going nuts. Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, let me see your Betaflight page again. All right, I'm looking at your Betaflight page now. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to hold your aileron stick full left. Don't jam it left. Just press it gently against the stop and hold it to the left.
$9.90.
Right. Okay. Now, what I want you to do while you're holding that left and you have that thing on the blinking number, start rolling it to the right. And that number, now hold the stick. Don't let go of the stick.
I'm holding the stick. It's doing that on its own.
Okay, that's because your transmitter's a little too close to your quad and it's swamping it. Okay,
All right.
so hold the stick over to the left and start rolling that control, and you should see that 990 start to raise as you roll the stick. Roll the control knob. There you go. I want you to take it up to where it's at to 1,000. Roll it wherever you need to make it say 1,000.
Okay.
All right, good. Okay, now you can let it go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go up to, so you click enter again and it stops blinking. Okay.
Okay.
And then you roll it over to the plus, to the next number over. Click it once quickly until it starts blinking.
Oh,
So
wait,
this will
oh, wait.
be the high side of that control. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go and hold the right stick all the way to the right.
Just give me a second here. How do you get it to the next line, Mitch?
No, not the next line.
Oh,
Okay,
the
hang
next number to the right. I'm with you now.
Yeah. See, for each channel, you got two numbers. One sets the high side, one sets the low side. So now hold the stick all the way to the right. No. What are you doing? Are you holding the stick to the right?
Stick is to the right all the way now.
Okay, now, so then roll the wheel to the left on that high number and bring it back down to 2,000. Okay, now click it.
Got it.
Hit return until
Okay.
it goes back and highlights channel 1.
Got it.
Pull it to the right down to channel 2.
Got
Okay.
it.
Click it.
Okay.
Roll over to the minus number, to the minus 100.
I'm there.
Pull your elevator stick all the way back to you. All the way to the end. No, just put right as far as it goes. There you go. Roll that control wheel up until you get till it says 1,000. Okay, click it.
Just a second, Mitch. God dang.
Oh, you let go of the stick.
Oh, I screwed up. Just bear with me a second.
Okay. You understand? I mean, you getting the hang of what we're doing here?
I know. I will. Just bear with me a second.
Okay. No problem. Take your time.
Rolling right. Nope. Pull back on the stick. We're going down. I mean, we're going up now.
Right, but
That was
that's
perfect timing.
And you want that at 1,000.
yep. Let me see why I'm not. That's what I want to see. All right, so that was it. When you pull the stick all the way back towards you,
Yeah.
it should have said 1,000.
That's 1,000.
Okay, so now push the stick all the way away from you. Click over to the next column on your screen. You click it once to stop the blinking. You roll it once to the right to get to the next column. Click it to start the blinking.
Do you want the pitch up at 2,000 as well?
Yep. Okay.
Pitch down. Pitch
Should
up.
be 1,000, 1,500 to center, and 2,000 on the end. Yep. Now let's go to the yaw. So you're gonna go back. You're gonna return back till you get to the left column,
Channel 3.
channel 3.
Ah,
Click it, roll it over to the minus column.
well. All right. Now we're going to throttle full.
Yaw to the left.
He doesn't mean more than one. He means yaw. Y-A-W.
Not yaw, but yaw. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't confuse the issue, Carlos. All right.
1,000.
Adjust that to be 1,000. I don't see it moving. You're moving the throttle one.
Well, that's,
You're on channel,
I'm on the wrong one.
yeah. AET. Oh, okay. You need to be on channel 4. Roll that throttle one back to where it was. Make it about 980. 987, whatever it's, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Go to,
Okay.
yeah, so it's AETR. The rudder is on channel 4. So go to channel 4.
All right.
Yaw to the left. There you go. Bring it up to 1, down to 1, all the way to the left. And make that to be 1,000. Okay. Click it. Run the stick all the way to the right and bring it back to 1,000. Now keep the stick at the right.
Yes. Bear with me there, Dad.
I am.
It's dude, not dad. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Dude to you.
Professor dude.
Professor, there you go. Okay. So
He made a noise.
you want that to be 2,000? Oh, hey, Paulie, you're still asleep. Okay. All right. Chris, you can return now all the way back to the main screen on the radio.
Okay.
Okay, we have now successfully set up your radio for the endpoints, and any further quad that you either copy this model or use this model and bind to this particular model, you would never have to do this again.
Oh, cool.
Yep, because once you set the endpoints to the radio, Betaflight never changes. This is just the setting of the sticks in your radio. So we are now calibrated. Now we want to set up the modes. Okay. So we set some switches up. So while we're looking at the receiver tab, go ahead and throw the arm switch.
Do I need to save this, Mitch?
It wouldn't hurt. You don't need to, but the changes we just made were in the radio. So, but yeah, you can always hit the save. Now hit the arm switch, and aux 1 should move up. Okay, hit the mode switch, and aux 2 should move up.
Hit the what now?
The mode.
Mode. Top right on your radio.
Yeah, top right.
At least from what I remember.
No, it's on the front right switch where you're going to set angle, mode, and echo. That's it right there. Okay, that's your mode switch. Your momentary switch is going to be aux 3, and that's in the right rear.
Right.
There you go. And did we set up flip over crash?
I don't think so.
Hit the top left front switch.
Top left.
This one here, didn't we set this up as flip over crash?
I don't think you're talking about turtle mode.
Yeah,
I don't think we did turtle mode, Nick.
I thought we
No,
did.
I don't think so.
I don't think we
Actually,
did.
you did. I think you did, actually.
I think we did. Hit
Yeah, I
this
think you
switch
did.
here.
Which switch?
This one. See where my finger is?
Oh, all right. Go back to Betaflight.
There it is.
That's it. That's the one.
That's turtle mode.
Yep. aux 4. It's a 3-position switch. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to go to the modes tab.
Mitch, you want to give Mr. Sunrise Water Media a quick explanation? What is the significance of the sequence of those letters AETR.
Okay. AETR means that channel 1 from the radio is mapped to the aileron stick, channel 2 from the radio to the elevator stick, channel 3 from the radio is mapped to the throttle, and the rudder is channel 4, which is the way Chris have it. I use a TAER. That means that my transmitter is sending the throttle channel on channel 1. Makes no difference how you set it up. You just have to make sure that however the transmitter is mapped, that the beta flight is mapped the same way. Okay. All right, Chris. So what we want to do here is on the arm. See where it says arm?
Uh-huh.
Change that to aux 1 in the drop-down box.
Okay.
Now move your arm. Now move your switch. You're on. Okay. Now see way up at the top there where the little indicator goes. Pull it towards you and arm it. Now leave it in the arm position.
Okay.
You see the yellow band on top there?
Yep.
Grab that and slide it so it covers that little indicator. Slide it all the way to the right. All the way. Bang it up against the edge. There you go.
Okay.
You can even make it a little smaller.
Yeah, you can take the left tab on that and shrink it a little bit. There you go. So now basically what that's saying is when that tab is in the yellow, the switch is on. When the tab is outside of the yellow, the switch is off. So now you would not be armed, and now you would be armed.
Gotcha.
So you can go ahead and hit save right now. Hit save. Now arm it. See how it turns red? It turns red because it won't let you arm the quad with beta flight plugged in, but that shows you it's working. See how it lit up?
Right.
All right, disarm. So now we have angle mode. Change that to aux 2. Now slide that whole bar all the way to the left and tighten it up a little bit with the right tab. There you go. Okay, now flick the mode switch to the center position.
Oh.
You remember this, Paul, right?
Now go down to where it says horizon underneath that.
Gotcha.
Horizon, say add range. Add range.
Okay.
Click the arm. Click the switch that we're using. See, it says auto. See, it automatically picked up F2.
Yep.
All right. We want horizon mode will be in the center position. So just like that, you might want to. You can tighten up the yellow bars on each side. There you go. Okay, and then all the way down is going to be acro mode. And that's the absence of any other mode is automatically acro. So when you pull the switch all the way down, the arm switch, it goes out of the range and that'll be acro. So now go ahead and hit save. Hit save. And try that switch. And you'll see that the angle lights up and then the horizon lights up when you switch it to the center.
Yes.
And then when you switch it all the way, none of them light up.
Correct.
Okay, so now you're beginning to get a feel for how this particular setup page works.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's go down to, we set up GPS rescue, didn't we? On which switch? Did we set up I think we set up GPS, Chris, on this switch right here, this big switch.
The big one to the left of the mode one?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a 3.
Okay, so what I want you to do is go down to where it says GPS rescue.
Okay.
Actually, let's do it this way. Way up in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little X. No, on the upper right-hand corner of the GPS rescue bar, there's an X.
All right. Got it.
Close it. Now go ahead to GPS rescue and say add range. Now click that big switch that we set up as GPS rescue. That was aux 4, correct. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want GPS rescue to work whether it's in the center or all the way down. In other words, anytime so leave that yellow bar where it is, but drag the right side of the bar all the way to the end. So basically that either the center position or the end position will activate that.
So when I hit it, it don't matter if it's 2 clicks or 1.
Right. When you're ready for GPS rescue, you just want to bang that switch. Okay, so now scroll down some more. And beeper is going to be aux, so change beeper to aux 3. Now pull the beeper momentary switch up.
All right, which one was that one?
That was the one, the momentary.
All the way to the right
Momentary
bottom.
switch
It's a
that you
spring
have
loaded.
Is the spring-loaded switch on the back here.
Got it.
Did it move the bar? Yeah, okay. There you go. So that's cool. And then you want to go down to flip turtle mode, flip after crash. So scroll down some more. There it is. Flip over after crash. X that out like you did before. Close it. Say add range. Click that upper right hand switch down and see what happens. Okay, so you don't have, that's not the switch we use.
Hang on a minute.
What switch do we use for flip over crash, Carlos?
I'm thinking it's on the right hand side.
This one over here? No, that's the mode switch.
He has the momentary on the right, the mode on the right. Where's the buzzer?
The
your
buzzer
left.
is the right hand momentary switch.
Okay, so that's the buzzer.
This is your setup, Carlos. You know, if it was my
No,
setup,
I don't use the flip over after crash, so I'm surprised.
But I know we set it up to one button. Okay, here's what I want you to do, Chris. I want you to go to your radio.
Yep.
I want you to or I'm gonna make myself big here for a second so you can see what I'm doing. I want you to hit the model button once, get to the model page, hit the page key until you get to the page that says mixes.
Okay.
And did we set up one called flip or turtle?
Elevator, throttle, rudder, SF, SD, arm mode.
It's going to say way over on the right. It's going to say
Yes,
arm
flip.
mode.
It says flip.
Okay, what channel was that on?
It says channel 9.
Okay, that's aux 5. Okay, all right, go back to your beta flight again.
All right.
Oh, hold. Missed one thing. Look, are you still on that page on the radio
I am.
where it says flip? What switch does it say?
SA,
SA.
San Antonio.
Okay, so that would be this switch right here, Chris.
Yeah, I got it on the, let me get back to you, Mitch. Which one? I got the top
Top
left.
left. Top left. Okay.
Top left. That's
All
where
right.
it's
Okay, so go back to beta flight
at. All right.
and flip over after is going to be aux 5. Now wiggle that switch.
Got
There
it.
you go.
Got it.
Okay, I do the same thing with that switch. No, let's make it full down for that. You don't want to accidentally hit that. So just slide the bar all the way over to the right and hit save. There you go. Hit save. Okay, all your switches are set now. All your modes are set.
He has to bind that thing, or he bound it already.
No, it wouldn't work. We wouldn't be doing any of this if it wasn't bound. You know, you wouldn't be there. Nothing would. The receivers wouldn't be moving if it wasn't bound. So it's bound. Yeah, everything's
Which
ready
one-
to go.
Which
Let's
one?
go.
Which one's my noisemaker, Mitch?
the momentary switch. There's
The
only one
spring-loaded
spring
one.
on the whole radio, and that's in the upper right-hand corner in the back. It's
It's
not
a
going
big
to make
switch
any.
on the right.
Yeah. I don't remember setting that up.
Yeah, you did. Call beeper.
Oh, there it is, beeper. I'm sorry. I see two beepers. Okay.
All right, hit the save. Hit save. Make sure you're saved all that. Okay, now let's go over. Hit the up here up in the top. It says expert mode. Click that. Way up at the top of the screen, to the left of the yellow button, right there. Okay. Hit fail safe. All right, right now it's set to drop. I want you to scroll down. And I want you to set it to GPS rescue.
GPS rescue right here.
Click that.
Okay.
I want you to 32 angles, okay. 50, that's 150 foot altitude, that's okay.
That's good.
Descend distance in meters, they already have that set to 30. That's 100 feet away. Yeah, that's okay. Ground speed 20, that's okay. Throttle, that's okay. Throttle mode. Satellite 6, sanity checks, fail safe only.
Mitch, is there a section here, not that you're going to use it, where you put the amount of seconds to fail safe before it activates? Or milliseconds?
There is, yeah, but that's already set. I wouldn't fool with that. Just use the beta.
But there is, right? Where is the category for that? Just
I think that's that's going to be a CLI.
Okay. All right.
All right. Hit save and reboot, Chris.
All right.
I'm curious.
All right.
Isn't this remote supposed to say telemetry lost and recovered? Or
No,
not?
we turned off telemetry. We don't need it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, we bound it without telemetry, so you don't, you're not using any telemetry. You got RSSI is thrown onto channel 6, and all the rest of the telemetry is coming from the flight controller into the OSD. All right, speaking of OSD, let's take a look now at your on-screen display. OSD tab. Down, there it is. What is it? All right, so what do we got? We got, that's hard to see. First thing let's do is let's go to Font Manager down in the lower left. There's a button way down at the bottom on the says
bottom
font.
right, not bottom left.
I'm sorry, bottom right. It's
Okay.
late, yeah. My other left,
Font manager.
Up there at the top, there's a drop down, select clarity. There you go. Now upload font down at the bottom.
Uploading a virus, Chris.
That's fine.
Okay. Now let's go back to the OSD screen. All right. So now what I want you to do is, what do we want to have on there? We want to have, I don't want to confuse them with all the GPS stuff. Let's start with just the basics for now.
RSSI value, channel value.
Yeah. All right. So if you look
mode.
down the left-hand column and you can scroll down, you see all the different things you can put in there. Right now it's got GPS, SATs, and if you want to see, it's got a couple of arrows on the screen. Home distance, home direction. First thing let's put on there is but you haven't wired up the smart audio yet, so there's.
Yes, it is. It is wired. I got it fixed too.
Oh, okay. All right, super.
Mitch, quick question.
And you set it in? Did you set it in the ports tab?
I have not, Mitch.
Okay, let's break away from this right now. Go to the ports tab.
Mitch, real quick,
More than-
does the flight controller have launch mode in Betaflight?
No, this is not
Okay.
iNav.
Okay.
No, iNav, no launch mode. Okay, on UART 3, way
Okay.
over on the right-hand side under peripherals column. No, it's the click that TBS Smart Audio. That's good. Now save and reboot. All right, so on the OSD tab,
Okay.
let's go, and we want to put in there RSSI. So scroll down, RSSI value. Click to the left column there, and watch the screen. It'll pop up. Grab it and drag it to where you want it on the screen. Did you see it up there?
This is all personal preference now,
I don't-
Chris.
I don't see it.
All right.
It's a 3 point something or 4.
It's right there. They usually pop up right around the center. It'll say, it looks like a cell phone. There you go. Drag it over to the lower right or someplace like that. There you go. Okay. Not all the way down because it might end up off the screen. And you're going to have to maybe readjust this after you look in the goggles and see where they actually end up on your goggles.
Okay.
And you can do that, but here's the ones you're going to want, and you arrange them however you think it'd be interesting. You want battery cell voltage, so go all the way up to the top. You want cell voltage, which is more important than battery average cell voltage.
Okay.
So drag that over RSSI.
Right here.
No, above it. There you go. So that's your average cell voltage. I would put flight time.
All right. Why the flight time?
I like to know what my flight time is.
Okay.
Scroll down to where it says timer.
Timer 1, timer 2.
It'll be timer 2. That's only the amount of timer 2 is only the amount of time it's been armed. And put that wherever you want it. You can drag these around later on when you decide. Just do it like this for now. Okay, you want VTX channel, which is way down there at the bottom. Put that somewhere. Okay, and that'll tell you the channel and the power. For right now, you can actually go up and turn off all the GPS stuff. You're not going to need that until you really start learning how to fly it. So go up and uncheck those 4. Right, now you want flight mode, fly mode, FLY mode. There you go. That'll tell you whether you're in angle, air, or whatever. Put that over on the left, down at the bottom. There you go. What else, Carlos? Should be all you really need.
The fly mode, the battery, RSSI
Now,
value,
the warnings,
channel.
which one was the warnings? Which one was the warnings?
3.3 in the battery, usually 3.4.
No, warnings. Go down to the bottom and turn off the warnings and see which one disappears. Okay, it's that one on the bottom.
Low voltage.
You don't need warnings.
Smack in the middle of the screen. You want that to pop up right in front of your face. Carlos says no.
I like crosshairs, like Jody says.
No, I wouldn't even worry about crosshairs. Not on this thing. Okay, that's all you really need. Hit save.
How about his throttle? I actually like that. You can go back and see his throttle.
That might confuse him right now. Trying to look at the throttle.
True. I'm so confused.
Did you hit save, Chris?
Saved.
Okay.
Put some props on. Let's see you fly.
No, we're not going to put props on it tonight.
He would give him 5 minutes. He'd do it.
Set up ports, configuration, power and battery, fail safe, PID tuning and rates. We're going to leave stock.
Oh, Mitch. Mr. Mars says, "Can you check in Betaflight, please, Mitch? It should be there. My FCs have it." That's going back to launch mode in beta flight.
I never heard of launch mode in beta flight.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean on the modes tab?
I don't know. This is all, you know, it's, I don't
Mars,
know.
I never heard of that, buddy. It may have a launch mode. It may do something. If it does, it has something to do with racing,
Inactivity alarm.
where you're starting at a, up on a holder at a, big pitch forward angle. That may have something to do with that, but it's not the same launch mode as INAV, and you certainly don't need it on a freestyle. I don't think. I'll look it up. I never heard of it. You may have
Paul?
something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Paul, who's Brenda? You were talking in your sleep.
Well, yeah.
All right. Yeah, it might have a launch mode. Hold on a second. Let me beta flight launch mode. That sounds like it'd be a racing thing, and then I've never.
I said yes. I think it's in modes tab at the bottom of the page.
Launch control. It is
Beta flight launch control setup. Yeah. So, what in the hell is launch control for? Hold on a second here. Adds a race start assistance system that allows the pilot to pitch forward and then release the sticks with the quad holding position for the race start. Not something that you and I will need in our flying, Chris. Yeah, there it is, Mars. I had a funny feeling I confused that with auto launch in beta flight, which goes through a whole automatic launch sequence for fixed wings, which is really, really cool. All right, Chris, I think that you're all set up, and
don't cry, Chris. It's okay.
The next step is going to be a test hover with the props on, and you got to make sure you get the props on properly. Now, do you know how to put the props on it?
I think so. I think I can Google it. They got different pitches for counter rotation and clockwise.
Well, you're gonna have two different props.
Yeah, I got. Yeah,
two different props.
Oh no.
And when you look at the prop, you have to learn the top from the bottom. The top of the prop is the one generally that has little numbers on the blades.
Oh man, the top of the prop had the numbers are on the top of the blade.
Right. Now let me show you. Let me show you a quad here.
You want the prop to catch the wind and lift.
Everybody in the chat, thank you for your patience. I sure appreciate y'all.
Oh no, this has been fun. It was better than us just shooting the shit here, Chris. All right, here's what I want. Here's what I want to do, Chris.
Hey, Mitch.
Yeah.
Do I need to save the CLI file on my computer?
You could. It wouldn't hurt.
How do I do that right quick?
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Go down to the CLI tab.
Gotcha.
Type in the command line down at the bottom of the window. Type DIFF, diff space all, ALL.
Diff all is everything you added other than what was put in.
Everything that's not default. Okay. Now go to the little diff, DIFF. That's correct. Now go to the button that says save to file down at the bottom.
Okay.
Pick a place where you want to save it, because it already named it. See, it named it with the date, the time, and the model. So just save it to your desktop now and move it somewhere or however you want.
Yeah, just a second. I got it.
Chris, just for the record, everybody's saying that no problem watching you do your thing because they're learning a lot.
Yeah, well, cool, then. That's what this is.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's for. And that's how you learn, by doing it over and over again or watching it over and over again.
Oh, okay. Chris, just for the record, if you have your pen and paper, about an hour and 40 minutes into the stream, if you want to go back and remember your switches, somewhere in that ballpark. Okay.
Got it. All right, man.
Okay. So now, did you save that file?
I did.
Okay. So now let's go over and take a look at the props. Now, Let me zoom in on a prop here. When you look at a prop and you have it right side up, you'll see one side is high. That's the leading edge. Can you tell the leading edge from the trailing edge?
Yeah.
Okay. On props in, the leading edges always go in towards the back and in towards the front. So this would turn this way. See, this is the back of the quad. Okay. So I have to find two props. These two props are different. They both have leading edges pointing in different directions, and they have to turn in like this. So you want the high side of the prop turning on the side that's leading the turn. That's how they're going to turn, that direction.
How's that, up or down?
Up.
Yeah, this is the top.
You want it to catch air. You want it to catch air and lift.
The prop, and these props are turning. This one's turning clockwise, and that's going to lift the prop when it turns.
Some fancy props there.
And this one's going to turn counterclockwise. So basically, when you put them like this on the back or the front, the high sides, the leading edges should always be pointing inward. That's called props in.
Towards each other.
Right. And on the front of the quad, the other way, same thing. Leading edges pointing in. See?
That's how I'm setting it up.
Okay. Now, you'll know that you got something wrong if you set the quad down, hit the arm switch, and it flips out.
Mitch, is that a 5 or 6 inch there?
5.
5.
This is my marmot. This
I like
is
those props. I have props like that.
These are Nepals, they're called.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they are. They're pretty
But
neat.
they're Italian?
I think they're the iFlight or somebody. I bought them. I'm trying to remember who makes them, but the name of them is Nepal. They have this Himalayan scimitar kind of look to them.
Okay, and the two on the front go how?
The two on the front.
Opposite what you did in the back.
Yeah,
exactly opposite.
Always the high sides always point in, looking at the front or from the top and the front. So the two high sides are right on the inside, pointing this way and pointing this way. See, because the props rotate like this. And the high side is the leading edge of the prop. It always has to.
Just what you did opposite on the
Props in on the back. They're looking at each other and the same way on the front. Got it.
Okay. Now I want you to show it to me.
I will. Just a second.
Just hold it straight up and down. You don't have to tighten them up yet. Just get them on there. No, now tilt it up. Okay, tilt it. No, tilt it. I want to see the top of the quad facing me.
up higher.
Tilt
No.
towards
Lift
me.
the back up and the front down. Just like
There
that.
you go.
He's got it right. And
Looks
the
right.
front is right. Yeah.
Now
That's
those props
gonna turn the other way. Front's
No, hold on a
clockwise.
second.
The front's not right.
No, not right. The front, the
Front left. Is the front left opposite the back right? Chris, is it the same?
It is, but I do have them backwards.
Okay.
yeah. You should have the same props on each corner of the cross.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I got them. I thought I
But
did
the
that.
back right looked correct.
Let me tell you something, Chris. It's very. I've seen professional guys go out there, flip out a quad, and go, "Oops, I put the prop on backwards." It's easy to do.
I put a prop on upside down and got it to fly.
Well, that will fly upside down, but they won't be. It
No.
won't be very efficient.
No, it was terrible.
You know, I don't think this is right. If y'all,
Okay, here's what I want you to do, Chris. I want you to look at me. Look at me here. Here's how I want you to hold the quad up to show it to me. I want you to hold it straight like this, okay, with the camera pointing down, so that I can see this prop and this prop. Okay. Now I'm going to make it bigger so I can see it here. Hold on a second here.
The back left looks okay.
Okay. I want to see. Now, what I want you to do is turn the props so that one blade
Activity alarm.
straight up.
Actually, it's
Okay.
back.
I want to see one of the blades facing straight up and down. No, flip the thing around. You got the camera pointed down. Point the camera up first of all. Okay, now let's go to the top of the quad. I want you to point one of the blades straight up on each motor, straight up and down. There you go. Okay, now I want you to look at the
No, the front left is wrong.
front. Okay, your front. Point to one of the props because I don't want to make sure we get. Okay, that one is correct. Okay, look at this one. That's the same prop as you got on the other side, same angle. See, same direction.
It is.
So
right.
the one on your right, hold your hand on it. That one has got to point the other way.
All right. Give me a second.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, the one that you're taking off now, is it opposite or the same as the one in the back right?
Forget that, Carlos. Carlos,
All right, never mind.
just take it off of the quad.
As Confucius say, y'all go ahead and talk. I'll figure this out in just a second.
Okay. But are you beginning to, and make sure you don't have one upside down either. Make sure that the little numbers are sticking
All
out.
numbers are in the top.
You
Okay.
should feel it like Braille.
So you want to find a prop that's exactly the opposite of the one that was correct.
Chris, did you take that out of a bag of 4 props?
I did take it out of a bag of 4 props.
All right. You should have 2 of each. Did you check to see that you have 2 of each prop?
Yeah, they're two of each. Okay. You ready,
Okay.
Vic?
Hold it up again.
Camera's
Camera
up.
up. Lower it down. Lower it down. There you go. Okay. Straight up on the blade. Still backwards. Oh, wait a minute. No.
No, that's
it's
right.
hard to see at this angle. The high side of that blade, the top of the blade should be on the inside. Yeah, you got it right. You got it right.
Yeah, the high side is on the inside.
Yeah. So the front 2 are correct. The back 2 are correct.
He's got it.
You got it.
Nuts
Okay.
on. Nuts on.
Nuts
So-
on, battery in.
Well, don't plug the battery in with the props on until you're ready to go outside and
We're just going
test.
to do an
fly.
idle test right here in the shop.
Don't even think about it, Chris.
In stable mode, you got it.
People do it. In stable mode, hell, Carlos, if one of those things is
I'm
wrong,
just
or one
kidding, I'm
of
just
those is
kidding.
backwards, and you plug the battery in and you arm it, that thing could fly into your face and cut the shit out of you. You don't even fool around with stuff like that.
Nah, I'll
In
carry
fact, you don't ever plug a quad in indoors with props on it. Period. End of story. Unless you got one of those current limiters in it.
I'll carry it to the ball field next.
I don't know how to tell you guys this. I've seen so many guys think nothing of plugging a quad in indoors with the props on it. It is
Oh, these are nylon nuts, aren't they?
Yeah, you're gonna need
I'll have to use this. I'll have to use this fancy
oh,
wrench.
that's terrible. You need to get yourself. You just get a little
Nut
what is
driver.
it? 8 millimeter socket wrench. No, don't use pliers.
Don't use those.
The nuts up.
Come on, man.
Open end wrench, if anything.
Guys are killing
I
it
got
here.
some water pump pliers over here.
Now, the best thing is a prop. You get a prop wrench, okay, or
What do they
just a,
use
socket,
for?
just a little socket wrench with an 8 millimeter socket on it.
I got you, buddy.
Okay. So at any rate, Chris, here's the next step. because we're about done for tonight, and I'm about done, tired.
And we want footage, by the way.
What you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you know which switches do what. You're going to play around with it. I would take the props back off of it and practice with your goggles, plugging the motor in, arming it, making sure you know which modes do which, get the, play with your frequency on your channels and do all that stuff. Or you could go and just do a hover test with it, line of sight in angle mode. Okay, that you could do. But when you and that's something, what you would do is you take it outside, put the battery in, plug the battery in, set it down, make sure it's not, you're disarmed, throttle's all the way down, get way the hell away from it. Okay, get back plenty far from it, arm it, don't touch the throttle, and see if it sits there kind of idling. Now, if something's wrong with something, it could spin up, it could wind up, it could flip out, it could shoot off the pad to the moon. There's all kinds of things that could be wrong. Just be ready to disarm it quickly. So arm it and wait a second. And then what I do is I take the flight stick on the right-hand side, okay? And I pull it back a little bit, and I watch to see if the thing doesn't rock back a little. Don't even touch the throttle. Just try to move the different flight controls and see if it actually sits there on the battery and rocks around a little bit. Be ready to disarm it if it does something strange. But that tells you whether everything is... There's a million settings of beta flight. If one of them's wrong, that thing might think the flight controller's in backwards. It might do all kinds of strange shit,
Right.
So you rock it back and forth a little bit, left and right a little bit. You can even hit the yaw stick and it'll sit there and it'll yaw a little, twist a little on the ground. When all that looks like it's right, give it a little bit of throttle.
A lot of throttle.
That thing flies, that thing at half throttle will shoot to the moon. At 15% throttle, 20% throttle, it'll hover. All right. And then keep the ass end in facing you, so you don't have to worry about right, left, and which way is which,
Right.
and just try to hover it around a little bit and land it. Try that.
Hey, Mitch, I'm just where's that echo coming from?
What echo?
You don't hear it?
No. Paula, you talk too much, man, God, always butting in.
Echo.
I'm not going to worry about it. Because it's
My mic
we're done.
It's time for Mitch to go to bed.
Yeah,
All right.
it's been a long day. So
Chris,
that
I want to see footy of it.
Thank y'all very much.
Get a camera, set up a GoPro so we can all see what happened.
I'll do something.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Okay, and let me know. Let me know as soon as you
Sure
do it.
you
I want to
will.
know how it worked out.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Good night,
All right.
everybody.
Take care.
Thanks
Good
for
night,
the chat.
everybody. Good night, everybody.
Oh, you look
Take care.
really sexy sleeping.
Go to bed, Paul.
I am going right to bed.
Hey, I might call you tomorrow.
Again.
By the way, I'm going to be in your neighborhood. We'll have breakfast.
I might
Take it
answer.
easy, bud.
All right, guys.
Sounds like fun.
Well, we accomplished something tonight. Take care.
Real quick.
See you, Carlos.
No, real quick.
Yeah.
Did you do that to all my quads? Those flight and hover tests?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I didn't have to do that. You didn't warn me because you took care of it, right?
No, I did everything. I not only did I do that, but then I went and flew them. Oh, all right, guys. Anyway, there you go. Rick Halber, thanks so much for coming in. Mars, good to see you. Brian, be back. And Four-Eyed Canine, good night, sir. Carlos, thanks for coming in and helping us out. And Paulie, Jody, Drone Shots, thanks for coming. Who else did I miss? Jaybird's here. Didn't even say hi. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Metro Drones, Bill, thanks again for the super chat. Appreciate that always, and thanks for coming in. Going back here, Sly Dad was here. Ludsat 1 was here. Anyway, Robert Glazier, saw him a little earlier. If I missed Jim above and beyond drones, if you're still around, thanks for coming in. I think that's about everybody that I noticed. If I missed you, I'm sorry. The names are just flying by and my eyes are getting blurry. So with that being said, guys, get a little music here to end this thing. Take the rest of the day off. I am. Go play with your drones, the weather permitting, and I'm hoping to go do a little flying tomorrow. And with that, I will turn it over to my trusty sidekick, Spank, the monkey, and let him say goodnight. See you later, guys.